So our third and final sign that the Lord could be making you wait in this season, he is still preparing you before positioning you, my dear. This is a sign very near and dear to my heart, and I'll tell you why now. I was going to say briefly, but it's not so brief. I'll tell you why now. I am a woman who desires godly marriage. Obviously, this is something I've been praying for and I have been warring for in the spirit. And the Lord showed me all three of these signs in this order. And yes, what was the first sign? I didn't know my purpose for a while, and now I'm walking in my purpose. I wasn't the healed version of myself, and now I am. Shameless plug for healed women, okay? And this third sign is where I currently am, where the Lord is saying, I'm still preparing you. Like, yes, you're healed. Yes, you're walking in purpose, but there's still preparation. There's still things to do in this season. So I refer you to the strong women of faith in the Bible, whom we aspire to emulate, we aspire to become, okay? We are looking at examples, real live examples from the Bible, women of faith who went through probably the fiercest pruning process of their life, okay? On the road to their destiny, my dear, okay? If you desire a purposeful union, my dear, you must know that there is always a process to purpose. It's not going to happen overnight. Remember I said that there's no timeline on healing a broken heart. It's going to take as long as it needs to get you from point A to point B, from unhealed and broken to beautifully healed and restored. Okay, my dear? So let's look at some of the major female players in the Bible. Esther, our beautiful Esther in the book of Esther. She had a year-long preparation, okay? A year-long preparation. We are blessed to see how long it took for her to become, Hadassah, on her road from Hadassah to Queen Esther, okay, to receiving the title of Queen Esther. And honestly, if you think about it, she had a whole year of preparation for one night with the king. She had one night to impress him, to show him everything she had learned and, taken in from that year of preparation. Do you know how much pressure that is? Okay. I'm not saying the Lord is going to give you one night to impress your king, but let's think about it. The Lord is taking you through this process because it's only going to take one night for your king to be able to recognize you after that whole year of preparation. Okay, my dear? It is so important that you know there's a process, okay? She went through frankincense and myrrh baths, okay? They were probably teaching them how to walk, how to talk, how to sing, how to dance, how to please the king, okay? If you know what I'm talking about. They were taught so many things. And in this season, the Lord is saying, I need to teach you some things, my daughter. You desire to be a queen. You already are. But in order to be a good match, a good helpmeet, okay, not just the title of wife, but the role of helpmeet, the Lord has to do some pruning in you, my dear, okay? He's got to teach you what it takes, what's required of you as a queen, okay? Let's look at our beautiful Ruth in the book of Ruth. Ruth was literally left fatherless, okay? Well, father-in-law-less. She lost her father-in-law, she lost her husband, so she lost basically any opportunity for provision in her time, okay? She was a foreigner. She followed her mother-in-law to a foreign land and began working. She began working, she began gleaning. The Lord literally stripped her of everything down to her identity. Okay, she was no longer a Moabitess in the land of Moab. I hope that's a land in the place of Moab, okay? She was a foreigner working, low-level positions to just make two ends meet. And the Lord looked favorably upon her, okay, through her preparation season of working faithfully, serving God faithfully. Remember, she said, wherever you go, I will go. Your Lord is my Lord. Okay, she wasn't always a believer, but when she realized this is my life now, I just have to accept this as my path, the Lord looked down on her favorably and said, my daughter, I have someone for you, but I've got to prepare you. He's going to elevate you because of his position, but I'm going to start you here down low and elevate you in the process. Okay, the Lord absolutely has a beautiful elevation process for you right now. Even if your circumstances don't reflect where the Lord has promised he's going to take you, I can assure you it's coming, my dear. It's coming. It is absolutely coming, okay? Ruth and Esther and all the beautiful women in the Bible who came out, having godly husbands, not husbands who cheated on them or stepped outside their marriage or any of the other crazy stories that the Bible has about women. These women of faith, their faith, okay, and God's favor in their life elevated them after a season of preparation, okay? So are you down? Are you Are you down for the preparation season? Okay. Are you asking and believing the Lord for this marriage that you have prayed for, but are you also open to the preparation, the pruning season, my dear? Okay. Because the elevation is not going to come without preparation and separation. Okay. There's always going to be a season where you are separated, you are prepared, you are put in position, and then you will be elevated. You will be partnered with the man God has for you, with your purpose partner. And then you two will be elevated into the next assignment he has for you. Okay, my dear? So we talked about gleaning. We talked about preparations. We talked about the Lord taking women from low levels into high ranking levels of authority based on their faith and their obedience and their ability to be faithful over little. He made them a ruler over much, my dear. So the Lord in this season is really saying, can you obey? Can you let me work on you? Can you allow me to manifest this promise that you asked me for and the desire I've given to you? But there's always a time gap. There's always a God gap between the promise and the manifestation of that promise, my dear, okay? Are you willing to wait? Are you willing to serve? Are you willing to work? Are you willing to be humbled in this season to receive the promise that God has given you about marriage? Okay, my dear, we are in a season where you can't judge, things on appearance. You have to just trust the Spirit. Okay. So if you've asked for a godly marriage and you believe the desire is healthy, it's normal, it's natural, and the Lord placed it on the side of your heart, that man is coming. Okay. You will be presented to that man, but only after you've been prepared and put in position to meet him. Okay, my beautiful daughter. So do not knock this single season. Embrace it. It's the time to work on yourself. It's the time to allow God to work on you. Okay, my dear? It's a gift. Singleness is a gift. Okay. This is your time. This is your time with God. This is your time to be about the Father's business. And when you're about the Father's business, he will let a man step in and you two will be about the Father's business together. Okay, my beautiful daughter. So with that, I leave my 3 signs that I'm currently walking out, and I definitely, expect you all to be going through as well, because these are very common signs in the life of a believer, especially women who desire marriage and are currently being prepared for it. So with that, I'm always praying for you. I pray these signs were helpful. Do let me know in the comments down below. Are you waiting on a godly marriage, and are you being prepared in any of these ways? Or in another way, let me know if there's another sign that you've recognized in your life that the Lord is telling you, I'm preparing you, I'm getting you ready for this marriage, but there's a delay, there's a season of preparation in the meantime, okay? Always praying for you. And with that, I will see you in my next video, my beautiful sister. So stay blessed.